channel, and it's been a long time since I actually like did an engagement like this, because the first one was a get to know me tag, and I think I also did 2 story times, and then after that it was just vlogs. So I just want to go back, to like, I want you guys to get to know me like the way I think, in a more personal level. So this video is about that right now. I'm not sure the title of the video, but I found those Christians online, and I felt like, there are nice Christians that I feel like I could, ask myself and answer, and hopefully, you can take something from my responses, or however way, or you can just, it's basically just answering a few questions about relationships and everything else. And this vlog was inspired by a comment. I actually got a comment, and someone was like, I feel like I would like you more if you posted videos about relationships, sex, So I'm still gonna do those, I'm still gonna do those, but I feel like they're more nicer when you're with someone, when you're engaging with someone. So when I do have someone to engage with, definitely I'll make sure that I do those videos where we talk about sex, about life, about relationships, what would you do, so I think that would help a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna just there's a few questions here I got on my phone, and I'm just gonna, say them out, and then, give us the answer. And we can all engage even in our comment section. If you feel like maybe you like that questions and you have like an answer, you can also, put it down in the comment box. Like, I would do this, I would do that, as we engage, because we are a community and we're building a community, and we're all friends, or we're all a family. So yes, that this video is inspired that particular person, because it's more or less close to what they requested. So okay, number 1, right? Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? Right? So I honestly feel like I would love Trevor Noah to come. He's made a great mark for himself in the whole world. He is so funny. He understands us and our culture. So I feel like I would love to have Trevor Noah to be like, to be my dinner guest. I think it would be a fabulous night. And, number 2, would you like to be famous, and in what way? Honestly, I would like to be famous, but I would like to be famous for, like Pablo, rich and bougie. Yeah, like, like some people, I feel like some people, they're so extraordinary in such a way that they have such a great impact. Like Andrew Tate type of famous, if you know him. Like, that like, I'm fearless, I'm unapologetic, I'm rich, and I made this myself, I empower whoever I want, and no one's gonna tell me no, don't do that. Because, like they were saying that most celebrities, some of them, they want to voice out and, comment with things that are happening in our society, but they can't, because if they do, they could lose some contracts and stuff. So imagine being rich and you're not restricted by anything. Like, I'm rich, I have my own money, I have a voice, like I can voice out my opinions, yeah, I don't know if you get it, but that type of rich is my richness that I crave for. I want to be known for that, like that rich young girl, or that rich famous lady. She tells it like it is, she dress ups and she's unapologetic. Yeah, I'm sorry for blabbing a lot, but yeah. Okay, before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say and why? I don't. Like, why would I? Unless, though, if it was maybe like an interview, maybe like I'm expecting an interview, then I'll practice. But if it's just a random friend or a family or even someone I don't know, like, no, I just go with the flow. I talk and wherever. Okay, so what would constitute a perfect day for you? Guys, perfect day with my friends, and then later with the love of my life. A lot of food, a lot of food, definitely alcohol, like wine, yeah, and the beach, ocean, it could be, maybe it's a dinner or lunch in a rooftop and there's an ocean view. That would be perfect for me. I think that would be a perfect dinner date and a perfect day. And then, later with my partner, just some romance. Yeah, yeah, that would be a perfect day for me, honestly. And money. A day with, okay, let's say a day with money, profits, friends, then later my partner, ocean view, lunch, dinner vibes, alcohol, just, being tipsy, nyana, that wine with your partner or with your friends, because I really enjoy that. Okay, so when did you last sing to yourself or to someone else? Yo, I don't remember. I hardly sing, I used to have this thing at Ray's whereby my rooms are at Ray's. Shout out, girl. She used to sing every time. She used to even sing for me like she was a good singer. She is a good singer. I can't sing. Even when I'm bathing, I can't sing. When I'm bathing, I just keep quiet. I talk to myself. Sometimes, I say good things to myself instead of like singing. But at church, I do sing at times, most of the time. Yeah, so I do sing, like mostly on Sundays. But just singing randomly, I don't. I hardly sing. Um, if you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want? I honestly don't understand this question, but I'm going to read it again. If you're able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, okay, which would you want? A mind or a body? I think they want you to choose between a mind or a body. I think I'll take the mind. Why the mind? Mind. The last 60 years, I'll take a 30-year-old mind or a body. Okay, this is quite tricky because I mean the last 60 years of my life, I would like to take, like, when you grow up, you learn about life and you want to share that knowledge with the next generation. So I feel like if I take the mind, then I won't have a fresh mind or an old mind, because I'll have a 30-year-old mind at the age of 60, the last 60 years. So I think that won't be fair. So maybe I'll take the body. Yeah, I'll take the body and then I'll chill with the youngsters and then I'll give them my old mind. Yeah, share some wisdom and knowledge with them. So definitely it's the body. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? Honestly, guys, I don't know how I'm gonna die, but when people die, and especially young people, they keep dying and dying and dying. So at times you end up like thinking about it. Honestly, lately I do think about it, because like people are dying. Rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. And recently there was just a young guy. There was a young guy who recently committed suicide, and we used to go to the same high school with him. So he was behind me, I think 2 or 3 grades behind. But it's just shocking. Like, okay, this is like serious and people are dying. But I feel like in my past life, if there's such, I feel like maybe in my past life I died, through a car accident. Why am I saying that? Because sometimes when I'm driving, okay, not necessarily when I'm driving, when someone else is driving and I'm in the car, I don't know, I'm just scared. I just had those flashes, like I'm having a flash. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. But I don't know how I'm gonna die. At this point, I don't even care. So when I can't. Because eventually everyone is gonna die. Like, and that's the freakiest thing. Knowing that everyone is gonna die. Like, you can't avoid death. It's just there. It's one thing that's permanent in such a way that I think it reminds you to carry on living and living your best life, because you don't know when you're gonna die. So yeah, guys, let's yeah, let's live that. For it's another topic. It's a very deep topic, but you know, when you research, because I'm a person who likes to research a lot, they always say that death before was not a scary thing as it is now. You know, death is like a step to another world, and it's a celebration because you're embarking on a different and new journey. And you know, apparently you do meet, you know, people you chill with back then who've already passed on, some say. But death is not that scary, because some people, like back then, they understood the concept of death. So because a lot of things have been hidden, like from this generation, we don't understand. It's painful and stuff, but I don't think it is. Well, we just need to be educated about it more, so that we know what happens, and we don't fear it from the day it comes. And we also don't, because sometimes I feel like we don't live our best lives because we're scared. You know, you're scared of going somewhere, you're scared of doing this because you're scared of maybe something will happen to me. But sometimes when you live life to the fullest, I feel like that's the more you don't fear death, because you're living your life to the fullest. And I think that's it, actually. Death is living. You need to live your life to the fullest, so that when death comes, you're not scared of it, because you know you lived. So I feel like death is less painful when that happens. It's my opinion, though. You can share your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, so name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. Okay, my partner and I, the things we have in common, we both love having fun. You know, we love having fun, just being around people, and just, you know, we love having fun. We love to laugh, and we love to go out. Well, I used to be the one who loved to go out, and he only liked to go out like partying, until I actually, I dragged him along, and now he enjoys like eating out and going out and visiting places, because it's all about just being out and engaging with different people with different energies. So I think that's one of the 3 things we have in common that I'm thinking of right now. We have more though, but yeah. For what in your life do you feel most grateful? Guys, I'm grateful to be alive and healthy. Like, I feel like being healthy is underestimated. Like, okay, I'm healthy, so what? Guys, if you had to go to hospitals right now, if you had to go to clinics right now, people are sick, they have drips on, they are taking painkillers. It is really rough out there. So me being healthy, being able to see with my 2 eyes, I'm able to walk, I don't feel any pain in my body, no headache, no nothing. That, to me, I am so grateful for that. And I always wake up every morning, I'm like, God, I thank you that I'm healthy. And I usually like take a glass of water and I just pray over it. I'm like, God, I thank you that I've woken up, I'm healthy, I'm alive, I'm grateful, I'm at peace. You know, I just speak positive words to myself, and then I drink the water, but one thing I'm grateful for is being alive and healthy. Yeah. And okay, if you could change anything at the way you were raised, what would it be? I feel like the way I was raised, what I would change. Okay, growing up, my dad was very strict. My dad was so strict in such a way that, like, we didn't wear any pants, trousers, nothing, only skirts and dresses. Until, as time went by, like, no, you can relax. So I feel like the fear, there's a lot of fear when you're raised by a Christian family, that if you go out, car accidents and stuff, which it's true. Sometimes you hang out with people drinking alcohol, and that day will be your bad luck and something could happen to you. But sometimes it's not that bad. Like, it's not that bad. I feel like, drinking that glass of wine or that, that alcohol, nyana, there's nothing bad about it, as long as you have self-control and you are surrounded by safe people, then there's nothing. So I feel like the fear of going out there, because I've been in a shell for so long, where you find yourself, you hardly go out, you're always indoors. And sometimes when you go out, you have like this anxiety, you feel like you could be home, something could go wrong, because your parents, like, they kind of projected that energy unaware. So now I'm unlearning a lot of things. Like, no, I can have fun but be safe at the same time and be surrounded with responsible people. So I feel like that's the thing I would really unlock for my, to be raised in a way where, like, it's okay to be free and, explore things and just, you know take life as it goes, because you don't know what's going to happen. So sometimes when you're just shown a narrow, like, this is the life you're supposed to live and that's it, sometimes, not that it gets boring, but you just limit yourself because you don't know where you're good at. You stay in a shell for so long, and you don't know your potentials because you are stuck in one place. So imagine if I hanged out more and I was chilling with people who did arts. I would find that, oh, I'm so good with arts, or I'm good with singing, or I can dance. So I feel like, yeah, I wish my parents, like, let me go a bit, just that let go energy, so that I can really discover myself and just step out of my shell. Because most people who step out of their shell, I think they're in, a better place than I am. Not that I'm not in a better place. I am in a better place, but I feel like I could be in a better place, because it increases your confidence. Stepping out of your shell increases your confidence more. So, yeah. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I just there was something wrong with my tripod, and I just noticed that my phone, because I'm using my iPhone to to do these videos, and so I noticed that I feel like the camera is just, it's losing control. So I felt like I was just changing direction, which I don't need. So I had to fix that, but I'm back. And yeah, so another question. Sorry about that. Another question. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it? I've dreamed of traveling, guys. Traveling abroad. It's my wish, honestly. Any country, I don't mind. I just want to leave South Africa, or leave Africa as a continent and go somewhere else. And why haven't I done it? I think it's because I am still broke. I need money. Honestly, I need money. If I had money, I wouldn't even be here right now. I'll probably be recording this somewhere in Europe, chilling, sipping coffee, because I think it's going to be winter for them, right? And it's summer this side, so yeah. What does friendship mean to you? To me, friendship means I'm your sisterhood. Like, you can confide in me, I can confide in you, but sometimes you find yourself, like, mostly I feel like my fault is I usually allow people to confide in me, but when it's time for you to confide back, people are usually not, like, busy or not interested. So that's one of being like one of my downfall when it comes to friendships. But besides that, sisterhood, you can trust me with your man, with your family. I like, that's friendship to me. Like, I'm down for you, you down for me. That's real. That's friendship for me. Okay. Um, how close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's? Okay. I like, my family is very warm. Christmas, we always together, we celebrate birthdays, there's this warmness. We are very close. We don't have, like, whereby there's a sibling, talking to the other sibling. We just, we've moved past that. It used to happen when we were kids, but now we together. There's love, there's warmness. Yeah, there's warmthness. Yes. And I don't know about other people's families. I don't like to compare. So I'm not gonna comment on that. Like, was my family better than other people's? I don't know, and I don't care at this point. I'm just explaining that my family, there's warmness, and we do have that love and support. We celebrate birthdays, Christmas, we're together, there is that oneness, and I like that so much. And my mom always instills it, because she's like, because I don't want you guys one day when, I leave this earth and you're like siblings, you're like quarreling, you don't get along. So we are cool. As much as we don't nag each other and talking every day, but we are in good space all the time. Yeah. I'm just gonna answer a last more questions, maybe like 3, and then I'm gonna close the video. What is your most terrible memory? It's the human trafficking one. Guys, if you haven't watched that video, I'm gonna leave a link in my description box to that video. That was one of my worst memories, honestly. But I've let it go, but it is there. So yeah, complete the sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share. I wish I had someone with whom I could share $100 million, guys. Like, imagine having money and eating it alone. No. So yeah, I want money right now. So money on my mind. So money. Okay. When did you last cry in front of another person or by yourself? Hi boo. Hey boo, guys, I haven't cried in a long time. I almost cried though this past weekend, but it was just, but no, I didn't cry. I almost, but no, I don't remember because I hardly cry in front of people. And crying by yourself is also healthy, but I haven't in a long time. The only time whereby I release sometimes, when you're praying and tears just come down. And I feel like that's the good way of crying for me. Not whereby like someone made me sad or I missed an opportunity and now I'm crying. I'm way past that now. I'm way past that stage. I don't cry like that anymore. Only when I'm praying and I'm just feeling God. If you know, you know. Sometimes you don't have words, but tears are the words to God. I feel like, and God understands the tears, what you're trying to say, because you don't know what to say. Sometimes you don't have anything to say, but the tears, they have a message, and God knows what you're saying. So shout out to God. Some of these questions are very disturbing, like this one. Of all the people in your family, whose death would you find most disturbing and why? I don't know, and I don't want to think about death right now. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna end my this video right here because some questions here. Yes, so that was just engaging with me. I will have more of the sessions because I like to talk. And what a way to just talk to people and share what I can share and my thoughts. So I'm gonna do some of these videos when I get time. And thank you so much. I love you guys.